Hey guys, it's Jessie with a new nail tutorial. This is going to be a gradient winter nail look with some snowflakes, and as you can see I've already started, so that's why it's kind of messy right now. So I'm just going to start off with my thumb, which I will show you. What you want to do is take any sort of sponge that you may have. I'm using a makeup sponge, and I'm just going to rip off a little piece of that, like this. And I will save the rest for later. Alright, and now what you want to do is you're going to just put some white polish onto your sponge. Any white polish will do. I'm using French white cream by Wet n Wild. What you want to do is you're just going to work from the top, like so. And you're going to just dab it, and not all the way to the bottom. You're going to leave some of your nail like this. And you're just going to dab all over like that. Okay, so it looks like this. And I'm just going to get more white polish onto my makeup sponge. And I'm just going to work from the top. Like so. Okay, so make sure it has like a little fading effect. I'm gonna do, I think, one more coat of that. And I'm gonna focus more on the top now. And don't forget to dab your free edge. Okay, so it's really messy, but you can fix that up with a Q-tip later on. Alright, so as you can tell, I've already did the blue part on my nails here, and you really want to make sure that it dries, okay, so that later on when we do the Konad stamping it won't smudge or anything like that. So what I'm going to do now is take my blue polish, and what I'm using, you can use any blue. I'm using this one by Brucci or Brucci, I don't know how to pronounce it, and it's called JT's Ocean Blue. You can use sparkly blue, light blue, dark blue, it's really up to you, what your preference is. And I'm just going to get some polish and brush that onto my sponge here. And now, like before, we're going to focus on the top of the nail, like so. And now that we're getting closer to the bottom, you want to make sure you leave a little bit of the white showing to give it that kind of snowy look. So just like this. And you're just going to dab, dab, dab all over evenly for now, and make sure you leave a little spot of the white, and we're just going to let that dry for a little bit. Now I'm going to put more blue polish onto my sponge here, and I'm going to continue working on the other fingers that I've been working on, and my ring finger is pretty much done. I'm just going to add a little bit more, and then I'm going to work on my pinky. And don't forget your free edge. Alright, so it should look like that. And now, I'm going to go back to my thumb now, put polish onto my makeup sponge. And then I'm going to focus on the top now. Focus more on the top, and this is the gradient effect where you start fading it a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm leaving like a little light layer of blue. Okay? Alright, so we're not done yet. Now I'm going to take a silver polish, and I'm using one by Brucci, and this is called Jessica's Wedding Bells. Okay, and it's a silver color. You can use any silver color. This is just what I'm using. Now what I'm going to do is take my polish, brush it onto a new side, like so. And now what I'm going to do is just dab it all over my my ring finger. Like, do little blotches. It doesn't have to be covering the whole nail. And I know it's hard to see. You can dab it a little bit onto the clear part as well. So something like this. I know it's really hard to see and you can't tell, but don't worry, it's there. And now I'm going to do the same with my pinky. And I'm going to just dab that randomly everywhere, very lightly, so it's not like overpowering the blue or anything like that. And now I'm just going to do maybe about 1 or 2 more coats of blue on my thumb. And remember, now we're focusing more on the top, fading, giving that faded look, okay? Like so. Alright, so just like that. Right? It doesn't have to be anything crazy or anything. So after we do that, I'm just going to wait a little while before I add my silver on top of my blue polish. And then, as we're waiting for this to dry a little bit, I'm just going to get ready with my Konad. I'm using M59 right here, and I'll be using these snowflakes right here. I will be using Konad's white special polish, but you can use a white polish. I think Wet n Wild in French white cream works the best with Konad. I have my little makeup pad here with some acetone on it so I can clean my plate later. And then I have my double-sided stamper and my scraper. And now what I'm going to do is, let's see if it's ready yet. I don't want it to like smudge as I did that before because I was too impatient. So I have all these like weird cotton things on my nails. And I'm like trying to rip it off right now. Okay, sorry. Anyway, alright, so that's about dry. It's nothing crazy. I'm just going to use this snowflake here. And I'm going to just brush on the polish. I'm going to scrape it, stamp it, and then I'm going to position where I want it. And I'm going to roll it onto my nail, like so. And I have this snowflake on my pinky. But you can't really see it because this camera is not that clear and my other camera is like out of batteries. Bad timing! But yes. And then I'm just going to do this snowflake now. So again, I'm going to scrape it, stamp it, And then I'm going to just place it somewhere else and roll it onto my nail. You can't see it at all, so sorry about that. Clean off your scraper. Clean off your image plate. Clean off your scraper. Did I do that yet? I don't know. Okay. Alright. And now I'm going to add the silver to my thumbnail. Do that lightly. And I'm just going to dab it randomly. Nothing crazy. We don't want to overpower it. And dab it here. Just like that. Okay. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is take my Konad Special Polish. I'm going to stamp this oops, it's a lot. Okay, I'm going to scrape it. Take my stamper. Then I'm going to position where I want it, and I'm going to roll it onto my nail. Oh no! Sorry. Okay. So you can tell it's on my ring finger. Alright. After that, I'm going to take the other snowflake. I'm going to scrape it, stamp, and then I'm going to roll it onto my nail. Now I have 2 snowflakes. Ta-da! It's hard to see. And then you're just going to put your top coat on, and I'll be using Shish Beat. And yeah, that's the look. Sorry, took me a while to do this. It's messy, I know, but this is the winter snowflake gradient look. I hope this video helped, and thanks for watching. Bye!